K-pop idols have the persona of being wholesome, upstanding citizens, so it seems unimaginable that the biggest idols of the K-pop industry could be involved in the country's messiest scandals about sexual assault. Women being forced and humiliated, drugs everywhere, spy cameras filming who knows what, tax evasion, and even police corruption. Unfortunately, it's not the plot of a thrilling new K-drama. It's the Burning Sun scandal, one of the most complex scandals to hit Korea, and it goes beyond the K-pop world. If you thought it was bad back then, just wait. The new BBC documentary just dropped more truth bombs, and it turns out that what we knew was only the tip of the iceberg. After the BBC dropped this bombshell documentary, the Burning Sun scandal once again entered the limelight. Shocking revelations and new characters have emerged, but before we get into it, let's do a quick recap of what we already know about this scandal. Burning Sun was once the largest club in Gangnam and the most prestigious club in South Korea, with Big Bang Seungeri being one of the biggest shareholders. It all started with an infamous chat room between A-list K-pop idols. As for who's who in the chat room, we have Seungeri of Big Bang and Jung Joon-Young of Drug Restaurant. Then there is Jung Joon-Hoon of Highlight, Choi Jong-Hoon of FT Island, and the soloist Roy Kim. Some alleged bystanders like Lee Jong-hoon of CN Blue, Kang Yin, Jung Jin-woon of 2AM, and model Lee Cheol-woo claimed they left the chat room before anything bad happened. One-time offenders like Eddie Kim claim he wasn't involved either, but admits to sharing one bad photo he found online. Two Burning Sun staff members were also in the chat room helping Seungeri make his special arrangements. It all started back in January 2019 when a video went viral showing club staff allegedly assaulting a woman. That's when things began to go sideways for Seungeri's club. Following the release of this video, an employee came forward and claimed that the police ignored an incident involving marijuana, and Seungeri eventually resigned from his director position at the club. A victim also came forward saying they were intoxicated and assaulted at the club, and another alleged victim shared their story through a petition. To top it all off, there was even proof that Seungeri was at the club the day of the assault. Come February, police raided Burning Sun when Seungeri was accused of providing illegal escort services to wealthy clients. He then had to step down from his other businesses. Aori Raven. On top of all this, YG got caught trying to destroy evidence by hiring a company to shred 4 tons of documents. Lots of crazy things happened in March. Jung Joon-Young was exposed for secretly filming and sharing explicit videos. Seungeri was accused of soliciting prostitutes for business partners, gambling illegally overseas, and even having connections to corrupt police officers. Police ramped up investigations, searching Jung Joon-Young's house and digging into Seungeri's chat room messages. These messages revealed disturbing details about police collusion, solicitation, and even illegal drug use at Burning Sun. More accusations surfaced against Seungeri in April. He was suspected of using company credit cards to pay for fancy hotel stays for investors, and rumors flew that he might have even embezzled money from the Burning Sun club itself. Not long after these accusations surfaced, police announced they were planning to arrest him. The number of victims in Jung Joon-Young's hidden camera chatroom scandal grew even larger. Several brave women spoke out about their horrifying experiences of being intoxicated and sexually assaulted. Singer Roy Kim's involvement also came to light. In May, Jung Joon-Young finally admitted to all his charges, and Choi Jong-Hoon was also arrested. Jung Joon-Young and Choi Jong-Hoon both denied the most serious charges against them in June. They were both charged with a 10-count indictment for sexual assault and harassment in July, but both pled not guilty to the most serious charges of aggravated sexual assault. In August, Seungeri remained under police investigation, putting his military enlistment on hold. The CEO of Burning Sun received a sentence of probation for drug use and distribution at the infamous club. From September 2019 till February 2020, the legal battles ensued, and Seungeri was officially indicted on 3 charges. But things got really interesting from March 2020 to July 2021, as month after month, Seungeri vehemently denied all charges against him. Actresses Goo Joon-hee and Han Ye-seol, who were previously linked to the scandal through rumors, finally spoke out denying any involvement. Then, a plot twist emerged when a witness surfaced refuting Seungeri's wrongdoings and accusing the police of manipulating her statement. Seungeri himself took the stand attempting to defend his innocence. However, the prosecution presented evidence suggesting Seungeri's ties to organized crime and countered his claims with CCTV footage. After months of legal battles in September 2021, Seungeri was found guilty on multiple charges and sentenced to imprisonment. But as if this story couldn't get any more outrageous, in December 2022, news broke that Seungeri's prison term was nearing its end and he would be released in a matter of months. It's been 5 years since the scandal erupted, but the ghost of Burning Sun just won't stay buried. The new BBC documentary painted a damning picture of the entire scandal and exposed a web of corruption, manipulation, and a culture of impunity for the rich and powerful. The journalists Park Hyu-sil and Kang Kyung-yoon risked everything to expose the shocking scandal. Back in 2016, Park reported on allegations against Jung Joon-Young. His girlfriend claimed he secretly filmed their private moments, but when the accusations were dropped, the public turned on Park. Fast forward to 2019, and new evidence leaked from Jung's phone landed in the hands of Kang Kyung-yoon, an SBS reporter. This wasn't just any evidence, it was explicit videos and messages involving Jung and the others. While they achieved justice for the victims, both Park and Kang faced a relentless barrage of online abuse. Now that we have the whole timeline down, let's break down the new revelations from the BBC documentary. In the documentary, Jung's girlfriend called Kyung-mi accused him of secretly filming their intimate moments. Fearing the video might leak, she went to the police. Jung, however, refused to hand over his phone for a proper investigation, opting for a private company instead. The documentary then shows a recording of Jung's lawyer pressuring the private company to say they couldn't recover any data from Jung's phone. Here's when things get even worse. KBS lawyers reportedly threatened Kyung-mi, and feeling intimidated, she dropped the case. With the charges gone, Jung and his agency threw a press conference and claimed he was wrongly accused. Another particularly horrifying story in this documentary comes from a young woman who used to be a regular at the club. She described a night out with her friends at Burning Sun. After a few drinks, she started feeling way more intoxicated than usual and knew something wasn't right. The next thing she remembers is waking up in a hotel room with a guy she vaguely recognized from the club. He attacked her and she was terrified he might kill her. He only agreed to let her go if she took a picture with him smiling. She took the picture and luckily her attacker did let her go. However, when she reported the sexual assault, the guy used the picture as proof of consent. He walked free and left Korea without facing any charges. As for Seungeri, he was practically the poster boy for this whole Burning Sun scandal, and new footage in the documentary raises some major questions. The documentary shows shocking footage of Seungeri yelling aggressively at a woman and grabbing her by her wrist. If he's capable of doing this, what else did he do and how bad did things get? It seems like this is just the tip of the iceberg in Seungeri's role in the Burning Sun scandal. In a new twist, the documentary reveals Goo Hara of Kara secretly helped reporter Kang gather crucial information for the case. Goo Hara apparently knew some of the celebs involved and came forward with a key detail. According to the reporter, Goo Hara contacted her when they were searching for info about a specific police officer. Hara had seen some suspicious materials on the phones of Choi Jong-Hoon and other celebs. Instead of staying quiet, she used her connections to Choi Jong-Hoon and convinced him to talk to the reporter. This conversation, secretly recorded by Kang, was a breakthrough in the case and exposed the whole Kakao Talk scandal. Goo Hara was praised in the documentary for her efforts in exposing the truth, especially because she was dealing with personal issues at the time. The documentary itself is packed with new evidence, including messages and videos from the idols themselves. But because everything has to be a conspiracy, some people think the documentary's release is a bit too convenient, as April 2024 saw a huge legal battle erupt between HYBE and Adore. Fans siding with Adore believe the documentary was bought by HYBE to distract from their legal woes. Thankfully, most people think that that's a ridiculous theory. These are two totally different scandals, and bringing them together is disrespectful to the victims. The documentary serves as a chilling reminder of the horrific events that unfolded at the now infamous club. It meticulously revisits the entire scandal, detailing the web of powerful figures involved, their alleged roles, and the devastating consequences for victims. The Burning Sun documentary is available internationally on YouTube, and in June it will air as a series on the BBC News TV channel. Will the series reveal even more shocking details? We will find out soon enough. In the meantime, let us know in the comments what you think about this horrifying scandal. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Noona-K for updates as this story unfolds.